Oh no 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 no! These means we are alive, my friend. These means we are alive. That is pretty crazy. All right. Cool. Live stream is up. I've got more documents to type on my typewriter here. Probably going to have quite a few to type for the foreseeable future. Business things. Got me Mexican food here. I've got to, at least what's left of my Mexican food from lunch. We're gonna get this. Should probably also grab my drink. I'm gonna have that. That's warm. Yeah. Where'd I put my damn mountain dew? Huh. Well, I'm not sure where I put my drink. I'll find it later. So let me contemplate first thoughts for the page. And we'll get started here. No viewers yet. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'll check things real quick. This is not lit, YouTube. Looks like normal stuff. Alright. Without further ado, whatever ado is, we shall get to typing. So. One thing that a lot of people really don't realize with a typewriter is that the hardest part really isn't typing. It's not even the can't make mistakes thing. It's formatting. Alright, it is a lot easier to format when you can shift where you put the text after you put it there. But just trying to eyeball it or having to do all the math to get it correct, that can be a little bit difficult. I'm doing alright job here. Alright. Oh. Ah, that's what's going on here. Okay. I realize now that I'm writing this somewhat more like a article, when I guess I really should be writing it more I guess, more dry. I really don't have to put any personality into the document that I'm currently working on, but I've already started writing in this format, so I'm just going to keep going with it. It's not really a problem. It just means that it'll take up more page than it really needs to. Writing in the style of an article is a lot more wordy than just listing out facts on a page and being done with it. Okay, now I can do sort of a listing thing. I closed that off a little bit better there. You know, I never really did think that the writing portion of English class would come in handy as much as it does for me. Not exactly much of one for white-collar work, but it seems like it's found me whether I wanted to find it or not. So, no big deal. At least I managed to pay a little bit of attention. Hey! You get in that trash and we'll get you. Dog problem. Anyway. Where was I? Okay. Yeah. the brand of that. Huh. Trying to remember a brand name and it is just not coming to me. Ah. There's an exclamation point on this typewriter. I always forget about that part. That might be a little bit unprofessional, but whatever. My boss will understand. This is yet another one of those cases where I'm glad you guys can't actually see what I'm typing. I mean, if somebody's, sitting here tracking every key that I press, then you might know what I just typed, but I'm glad you guys can't see it because it's a little bit work inappropriate and definitely YouTube slightly inappropriate, but oh well. I need to get a new ribbon for this typewriter now that I think about it. I'm actually just gonna look that up right now. Nope. Actually, you know what? I've got this keyboard right next to me here. Why don't I use it instead of trying to drag the wired keyboard over across my typewriter? Okay. There we go, that works. Typewriter ribbons. Ooh. Black and red, black on black, black on black. Different colors, which is pretty cool. See, I'd like to get different colors, but I don't see where I would use it that much. And it would be annoying to be like, oh, I want to type this in purple, so I'm going to have to change the whole ribbon. That would be annoying. Sears typewriter ribbon, brand new. It's Sears, bro. That ain't brand new. You know what? Let me see if I can get a typewriter ribbon that has corrector strip on it. See, that one's listed, but that's not what I'm looking for. Smith Corona, black and white correction tape, brand new. It's the same thing, though. Huh. So those have plastic spools, but I don't really mind that much, I guess. I mean, like, you know, boo-hoo, it's not, it's not a metal spool, but whatever. Discount printed ribbons. That's funny. Royal Standard. Yeah, I'll just get that. Don't mind if I do. I'll just have that queued up there. Cool. Got my typewriter ribbons all figured out. Okay. Now where was I here on the page? You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and should probably go into OBS and make it where you guys can't hear me real quick. Oh my god, you ever cough, rip ass, and just start laughing at yourself? Well, I do sometimes, and that's what you guys just heard me come back into. I'm an immature soul, but that's fine. I mean, big deal. So how do I... Oh. That's... Oh, whoops. Okay, so I want it there. Okay. Oh. So you can hold a little... Oh. I get it now. I get it. Okay. Cool. I figured out how the corrector side of this typewriter is supposed to work. How much paper do I have left? A little paper left. Pretty good. that's just about a done page, front and back.
Make sure this has some grow lighting, resources. That's a general listing. So that's part 2, part 3, part 3 continued. And part 4 is on the back of that. So cool. Keep that as a general resource. Alright. I'll just gotta keep that.
Getting somewhere here.
Pretty good. Thing here. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. I absolutely hate Google with such a burning passion.
soon, but I'm not seeing getting a lot busted out here. Oops, that's a typo and a half. Excuse me. You know, it's strange. The average view duration is continuously going up, and yet it's saying I have 0 concurrent viewers. So, how is the view duration going up if nobody's viewing it? YouTube, I think you messed up a little bit. But whatever, YouTube stays messing up a little bit. Do a little bit of munching right now. I think I'll mute my mic for that. That way you guys don't have to hear ASMR me eating. Alright. So we have a good paragraph busted out here. And with minimal typos too, which is always a good thing. I'm going to have to second draft probably every single bit of this anyway, but it's nice to be able to read it pretty easily when I'm doing that second draft. And yes, I'll probably be live streaming the second drafts, because why not? I mean, how many people can say they actually have hours worth of work to do on a typewriter? Not many, so might as well film myself doing it. I suppose some authors must do this, correct? I mean, I would think so. I've definitely heard of authors in the modern age using typewriters just because it's easier to think and plot out what you're trying to say on a typewriter than on a computer, and I definitely do see that, because I don't think I would have nearly as much high-quality work busted out on paper if I had done it on a computer. Well, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be on paper if it was on a computer, but digital pages. I don't think I'd have as many digital pages typed out as astutely as I have paper pages on this thing. Just because I had, there's nothing to distract you from typing. In fact, typing takes up most of your headspace while you're using this. Man. Oh. I'm going to post my shit in the thing and the stuff and things and stuff. Firefox needs to come out with a patch, because this is Firefox needs to come out with a patch. Oh boy. That's going to loop back for a minute. Let's see. Boink. I just realized that how I actually phrased the video title here, it's a little funny. It sounds like I'm talking to my typewriter, not about it, which is that's pretty funny. It's a little bit of a slip there on my part, but hey, whatever. I'm pretty sure at this point that I may just be shadow banned on YouTube. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, come on, between things I've said, the things I've shown on this YouTube channel, the things randomly blurted out in the background by other people. Oh, God dang it. Dang it, Bobby.
You're talking about me.
Are you the kid I caught whacking off in my tool shed?
Yeah. No disputation, just yeah. What you gonna do about it?
This is on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else on the internet?
Moltar's voice.
We all know who owns the banks.
Djiboutin people. What do you call people from Djibouti? I just thought about that. What do you call people from the country of Djibouti? Djiboutis? Is that true?
No. Why would you believe me?
I don't know. Because I'm too lazy to look it up, and it's funnier to just go with whatever you say.
Djiboutins? I don't know. Djiboutin sounds like the lame ass, like a politician.
Oh my
Made
god.
it up.
You're killing me, Small.
Yeah.
Whoever's concurrent viewer in the chat, hi.
Thank you.
Probably some random dude off the Discord.
It's some Indian
It's probably
guy.
Mike Hall.
Nah, it's just some Indian dude. He's just like, I really like the typewriter. Please come to Benghazi.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not responsible for what other people say in the chat. Nor am I responsible for what other people say in real life. I'm only responsible for what I say. And I'm thankful for that. I don't think YouTube sees it that way, though. Alright, anyway, back to what I was actually doing. You know, I'm not just pointing a camera at a typewriter for no reason. Where was I? I think that's about it for that little segment there. If I type like that, I want to turn this up just a little bit. Maybe a little more. Yep. Oops. Typo. That turned out all kinds of wrong. That's funny. Okay. I do not have that much to say about LED systems. Mostly because LED systems are rather a nuisance when it comes to purchasing them. For those who may be interested in the industry of growing anything indoors, really, obviously there's a lot that pertains to lighting systems. Main lighting systems used are high-intensity discharge lights, which I've actually covered on this channel before. You know, high-pressure sodium, metal halide. Fluorescent lights, which is actually what I'm using to light this set right now. Set, it's my desk, but set for sake of the live stream. Those are HID bulbs. And the other industry standard, which I'm not a big fan of, but I see the usefulness of them, is LEDs. And currently what I'm doing actually is making a general, what did I actually call it? A grow lighting general resource. And in that it has to cover what to look out for when purchasing different things, and within that, obviously, I have to cover LED systems. And LED systems are, it's so hit or miss with them, honestly. I mean, they're evolving fast, for one. It's like purchasing a computer in the 1990s. You know, you buy it, and by the time it's out of the box, it's out of date. So, you know, that's a big issue with LEDs. And then on top of that, they don't really have set standards. I mean, you know, your HID systems, there's two standard plug-in cords, like three different standard sockets, and each of them have different purposes, so it doesn't really matter that they're different anyway. And then, like, a few, you know, different standards of bulbs and ballasts depending on what you're doing. But all of them interchange, work with each other. It's pretty easy to put together a grow lamp system with traditional lights. But with LED systems, each company uses their own cords and plugs and different form factors. You name it. If a company can make it proprietary when it comes to LED systems, they do. It's pretty much the same idea as with, like, LED car headlights, like with your, well, not the headlights. Headlights are actually, thankfully, still serviceable, but with a lot of your turn signals and stuff on some of these new cars, you can't actually replace the bulb. They go out and you just replace the whole damn thing because it's a proprietary unit, and once they stop making those units, you have to throw the car away unless they make reproductions, which most modern cars won't get that satisfaction, unfortunately. But it's the same idea with LED lights. They make them proprietary and they make them hard to replace parts on. So once your LED system starts to fail, you just have to go ahead and spend the money on an entirely new system. Oh, my butcher baby. I will show my puppy on camera if he wants to be shown on camera. Do you want to be on camera? No, you want to get into my bag and get the rice I dropped. I get it. I get it. You only wanted me for my food. I get it. Sorry, anybody that may be offended by the sound of that lighter stroke, but I am a man of my vices, and that's just the way it is. And I get tired of the world, especially within media space like YouTube, Twitch, any other kind of platform like that. It seems like much more degenerate things are readily viewable and talked about, but like something as mundane as, say, a cigarette smoker or someone who likes to casually drink beer or smoke marijuana, whatever, they police that a lot heavier than, say, somebody who's constantly talking about the use of actually dangerous drugs, you know. Honestly, YouTube is pretty bad about being backwards. The media and the internet as a whole seems to be pretty backwards about that. But, hey, whatever. It's the rotting culture that we live in. And maybe in a separate stream I'll get into my views on that. Do you want to be on camera? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. You don't know. Don't hit the camera. Come here, baby. Oh. I know. Say hi to Butch. He's cute. He's super lovable. Say hi, Butch. He doesn't look like he's very happy about the situation. Oh, you poor baby. Oh, he's a pit wiener dog, which is definitely an interesting combo. But hey, sweet. So, giant benefit there. And heavy for a 4-month-old. Alright. So, when it comes to LED systems, I definitely made a couple of oopsies there. Oops. Requirements is supposed to have a Q in it, not a C. Oh, wait. I think it might have been a Q. I don't know. Anyway. Trying to think of what else I should put in this. Alright. I hate having to look anything up when it comes to spelling. To my one chatter, how do I spell accessories? Damn it. Hold on, I'm going to try to figure this out. Looking it up online is honestly kind of cheating. A. Okay, ACCESORIES. I'm going with that. Accessory. I think that's right. I'm gonna call that right. It looks right. Oop.
How loud was that from the other side of the wall?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, now let's grab the faucet.
It is nice to know that the red still works pretty good on this typewriter. Actually, that works really great. Nice. Yeah, I might start using red more often. That is not at all what I meant to put. That is not essential. Essential. Yep. Whoops. That's completely on me too. I can't say, oh, my finger slipped because the A is not that close to the E. Nude. What? What do you need? You want to come up in my lap? Okay. You can do that. Oh. He's so cute. Oh. He's a puppy. You're probably going to see him in the backgrounds of plenty of videos to come, because he is my sweetie, and I love him, and he's cute. Oh. You have a weird looking face. Alright. What's the next pitfall to avoid? What's the next pitfall to avoid? What is it, huh? What's the next pitfall to avoid? What? 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 So I'm trying to think, when it comes to lighting accessories, is there anything else you really shouldn't cheap out on, or that you need to watch out for? Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Alright. Now,
No.
It's not happening.
What's not happening?
It's not happening.
Is the stream not going?
The stream is going.
It's going? No! I'm sorry.
He kicked and knocked over my Mexican food. I'm being bullied.
He had like fucking 2 bites left in that shit. He's fine.
Hey!
He's fine.
Pressing on my stream so much.
Oh, my bad.
YouTube gets mad about that after a
I'm
while.
sorry.
Only after a while, though, for some reason. It's
It's
like-
sorry.
Yeah. Alright,
Oh, cool,
so... Where am I?
You're dead, bro.
Damn it.
Can't you see? Don't you know? Can't you see?
I think that might be it for this segment. Oh, yes. Well, that could have gone much worse. I will definitely be having to spell check through these. Okay, so that is a general resource that I think I can get behind. So to conclude, that's different. So we got through 2 pages front and back completely, and 1 page front completely. And that makes up 1 section. So now I need to get a paper clip. And that's ready to be fired. Woo! Let's see. I believe I should have hole punch somewhere in here.
Better, I'm thinking of the one at work.
Probably thinking of the one at work. I don't think I pulled this thing out in a long time.
Oh, I think it might be over here.
Is it like a single hand puncher? Or is it like,
No, it's the big one.
yeah, like the bar.
Rummaging through my desk, ASMR. Well, it doesn't quite make the right holes, but whatever, it'll work. If I can get this rusty old thing to work. Oh wait, I think it actually does punch the right hole. I'm just going to set it properly. And there's one punch that's stuck in the down position. So I gotta fix that. So, if I knew where a screwdriver was, you just give me one moment, Chad. Yeah.
Flathead screwdriver is?
I saw a really big one in the front yard. He was eating one of my stars. That's to get it out of the way. I'm going to throw it away later.
Good enough.
That or stuff, it was more destroyed socks to make it into a dog toy. But then he'd be encouraged to eat socks more. And I'd rather not that. Damn it, what are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with a puppy like you?
Alright. In return,
Extra Phillips, just in case your Phillips
I believe this hole punch is about as old as the typewriter is, believe it or not. So, this is actually a lot like freeing a stuck valve, if anybody's done that on a car. It's a pretty similar thing, just there we go, on a much smaller scale. And that's great. My hole punch fits right over the typewriter.
that is pretty good.
Like so. Fit that in there. Close these guys. This whole thing is just a little bit corroded. Just a little bit corroded. There we go. Get it moving. Ugh. I'm gonna need to use some liquid wrench on this. I haven't had to use this. I just ended up with it. So I was like, cool. I'll use that someday. Looks like I found someday. A little bit more. That looks good. Cool. I don't know why. I've always really loved using old office equipment. It's just nice. Cool. And there we go. 3 holes punched. And I accidentally dropped some of those down into the typewriter. Grab those out. Get out of there. There we go. Don't need those in my typewriter. I'm sure that would probably cause some kind of issue. High quality folder found in the back of an abandoned vehicle. Found a bunch of these, so I was like, cool. Once again, I'll use those later. And later has come. Is that Pantera I hear?
Probably.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was playing Crowbar a minute ago.
You're a crowbar.
It ain't gonna be loud enough for that, is it?
Yeah, it should be fine.
It You gotta look into
I need to look into the rules anyway of how YouTube feels about it when you
I'll play royalty free. It's free music everywhere.
No.
Yeah, wouldn't you like that?
No.
Having the cloud style, like
No.
the ukulele that everything uses.
No.
No, not at all.
No.
I think it's pretty nice. Very corny.
Hey, that one's not getting stuck anymore, so that's a plus. Good. So, for those who may be wondering, I am putting together just general knowledge, resources, and other things so that paper can remember it instead of me having to try to do it. Alright. So that's that. And with that being said, I do think I'm going to hop off of here. I hope anybody watching enjoyed the sultry sound of this typing mechanism thingy. And I will be sure to hop back on him to doing it again, because I have to do this like all the time from now until, as far as I can tell, forever. So I might as well have some fun, film it, talk to you guys, whatever. So with that being said, I will end this stream. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next stream. No!